It's easy to overlook the importance of pausing and reflecting upon your day. Because life can get very hectic, it's difficult to create that time to stop and reflect upon your day. I call this conscious reflection. In fact, if you're like me, I didn't even recognize or realize the value or the importance of pausing and reflecting upon my day and how that impacted my ability to reach my goals. However, when you take time to think about what has happened throughout your day, you'll discover a lot about yourself, your goals, and what is blocking you from achieving your goals. And in a future video, I'm going to go into depth on how to identify what's blocking you in achieving your goals and the steps you can take to eliminate that block. The benefit of scheduling time at the end of the day to reflect on where you were successful and where you did not succeed like you would like to gives you a chance to begin to identify what you do well and where you need to make improvements. Now you may feel, I already know where I need to make improvements. However, I assure you, by pausing and reflecting at the end of the day, we'll draw out more issues, more areas where you need to make improvements. By reflecting upon your day, this will allow you to create a foundation for your self-growth that will help you to experience greater success, and it will reduce your mistakes and will reduce your stress. I can hear you say, Gary, you don't understand. I am terribly busy. I don't have time. I don't have the luxury to stop and quietly review my day. I get it. I felt exactly that way. I felt I did not have the time to enjoy my successes, and I certainly didn't have time to go back and really review my mistakes. I should have. And I discovered that by not taking this time to review my day, it actually caused me to waste time, to miss opportunities, and to sometimes just flub up and miss a vital opportunity for my future success. At first, it was uncomfortable. When I decided to schedule time at the end of the day to ask myself, what did I learn from my successes and my mistakes? I just kept thinking, I don't have time. And yet, when I scheduled 30 minutes at the end of the day just to reflect on my successes and the areas where I had not succeeded like I would like to, it greatly impacted my ability to make good decisions in the future and stop making the same mistake again and again. By reflecting on my day, it was like doing a daily performance review of myself. Yes, it was painful at times. However, I learned so much from it. Here's the process I used and the one I recommend to you. Step number 1, stop and ask yourself, what could I have done differently to improve my success? Step number 2, don't beat yourself up for making a mistake, even if you've made that mistake again and again. After all, you're only human, and the key is to learn from your mistakes. Yes, I said learn from your mistakes, and resist the temptation to blame other people for your mistakes, for your problems. Step number 3 is what I call conscious reflection. Think over what happened and the steps that led up to the mistake or the problem. In other words, we're going to go back and look at the backstory, what led up to the issue or the problem. By understanding what happened, it will help you to be more aware of how to avoid the situation arising in the future. Step number 4, plan your responses. This process of conscious review, reviewing your day, will help you plan your reactions, plan how you will respond the next time the problem or issue arises. And we all know problems and things tend to reoccur. So the key is knowing how you're going to respond, what you're going to do. Step number 5, internalize. Internalize your response. Now, the beauty of this is as you internalize it, you're going to visualize what you will do, how you will respond, what steps you will take the next time the situation arises. This will help you avoid making the same mistake. For example, if your goal is to be a more effective leader, then you need to make sure that you're in control of your emotions, that you do not let your emotions lead your reaction. By having visualized and internalized your responses when situations arise, now you will be in control. Your emotions will not be in control. And if you're like me, when I let my emotions guide me, typically I am sorry I followed that path.